Nashville will tell you country music is all about loyalty, but here's what they won't say. Some of the biggest names in the genre didn't fade, they were faded out. And today, we're breaking down the artists Nashville doesn't support anymore, and the real reasons the industry quietly turned the page. Before 2003, the Chicks were untouchable. 10 CMA awards, multi-platinum albums, the biggest female group in country history. Then one sentence spoken in London changed everything. And what happened next became one of the fastest shutdowns Nashville ever delivered. Within 48 hours, radio stations pulled their music, boycotts were organized, and the 2003 CMA Awards, a show they once dominated, didn't invite them to perform. The machine didn't drift away, it shut the door. But here's what people forget. Their next album, Taking the Long Way, won 5 Grammys. The fans never left. They were just never allowed to hear them again. Hank Williams III had everything Nashville claims to celebrate. A legendary bloodline, a voice of his own, a fan base that followed him anywhere. But he had one problem. He wouldn't play the game. He clashed with Curb Records over albums they allegedly shelved. He refused radio-friendly production. He didn't soften his sound for anyone. And suddenly, the narrative shifted. Difficult, unpredictable, not worth the investment. But here's what actually happened. While Nashville stepped back, his underground following exploded. His shows still pack out because his fans don't want polish, they want truth. And truth is something Nashville can't always package. When Redneck Woman hit in 2004, Gretchen Wilson didn't just arrive, she blew the doors off their hinges. 5 million albums sold, a Grammy, a new voice for working-class country women. But behind the scenes, the industry wasn't prepared for someone who didn't fit their template. After her third album, radio support dropped fast. Labels pushed for a softer, controlled image, and she didn't bend. So Nashville quietly moved on to younger acts they could control. But the fans never made that switch. Walk into any bar, fair, or festival today, Redneck Woman still hits just like it did 20 years ago. Travis Tritt has one of the most unmistakable voices in country music. Gritty, soulful, powerful. But Travis refused to play politics. He didn't chase trends. He didn't adjust his sound for executives. He didn't pretend to fit the clean-cut mold Nashville wanted in the 2000s. And slowly, the machine shifted its support elsewhere. Radio rotation dipped, award recognition faded, and Nashville moved on. Not because fans were done with him, but because Travis wouldn't bend. And the timeline tells the truth. His tours stayed strong. His music outlasted the trends that replaced him. Nashville may forget, but country fans never do. And then there's Toby Keith, and this one hits different. For more than 2 decades, Toby didn't just succeed in country music, he carried it. Should Have Been a Cowboy became the most played country song of the 1990s. He stacked hit after hit, arena after arena, year after year. But when Toby began battling stomach cancer, something in Nashville shifted. Radio play slowed, award shows stopped calling, and the industry quietly distanced itself from a man who helped define an entire era. And that's what stings, because Toby kept giving everything he had, performing, writing, fighting, inspiring. After his passing in 2024, millions sang his songs in tribute, a reminder that legends don't fade just because Nashville looks away. Toby Keith didn't need the machine in the end. The machine needed him. These artists didn't lose their talent. They didn't lose their fans. They lost industry support. And in Nashville, that's all it takes for history to quietly rewrite itself. But the truth remains. Nashville may forget them, but country fans never do. Next video, the 3 artists Nashville is trying to erase right now, and why it isn't working. Hit follow so you don't miss it.